I'm going to show you how to stir-fry noodles with eggs and vegetables.
What I love most about this simple, quick and healthy dish is that you can load it up with plenty of vegetables for maximum flavors, textures and colors. Start by preparing the vegetables. Cut 1 carrot into julienne. First cut a thin slice to stabilize it. Cut 1 leek white into small pieces. 1 onion into chunks. 5 ounces of button mushrooms into slices. 1 sweet or hot chili into sticks. 4 spring onions into chunks. And 1/2 ounce of cilantro into sections. Chop 5 cloves of garlic. In Chinese cuisine, minced garlic is a key ingredient. It adds a deep, savory flavor to almost everything. Grate a piece of ginger to get 1 tablespoon. Put it with the garlic. Beat 6 eggs with a pinch of salt. We're going to cook them in a slightly unusual way, as very thin omelets. But if you're short on time, just make scrambled eggs. Heat a pan over low heat. When it's hot, spread a little vegetable oil on it. Pour in a small portion of egg, about 1/5. Spread it thinly over the entire surface. Let it cook for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Turn it over and let it cook for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. Make some more and stack the thin omelets. Roll them up, then cut them into strips. By cooking them like this and over low heat, the eggs have a firm, chewy texture and they will look beautiful in the dish. Prepare the seasoning sauce. In a bowl, add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Mix well. Also prepare the accompanying sauce. Finally, chop 1 clove of garlic. Place it in a small bowl. Mince a small piece of sweet or hot chili. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of white rice vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of water. Mix well. For 4 servings, I'm using 10 ounces of dried noodles. You can use any kind of noodles you like, fresh or dried, thin or wide. Over high heat, drop them into boiling water. As soon as they start to soften, begin to loosen them up. It helps them cook well. These are thin noodles, so after about 2.5 minutes, they are untangled and rise to the surface. Drain them. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil and stir to prevent them from sticking together. For wider noodles, the cooking time will be longer. Keep an eye on them. When they start to rise to the surface, taste them. They should be al dente. Heat a pan over high heat. When it's hot, add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. When the oil is hot, add the chopped garlic and grated ginger. Stir occasionally for about 2 minutes. In Chinese cooking, you always start by frying the garlic and ginger. That's where the flavor begins. As they begin to take color, add the onion. Stir for 20 seconds. Add the carrot, the leek, the mushrooms, and the sweet chili. Add a pinch of salt. Stir occasionally for 3 minutes. The salt helps draw out the water from the vegetables, making them tender more quickly. In these kinds of Chinese dishes, we want the veggies just cooked but still crunchy. That way, they keep more vitamins and fiber. Add the noodles, the seasoning sauce, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground pepper. Stir for 3 minutes. Alternate between 2 different motions. First, using a pair of chopsticks and a spatula, stir and loosen the noodles to break up the blocks, lifting them up. Then, with 1 or 2 wide spatulas, I toss and turn the noodles together with the vegetables. This way, everything comes into contact with the hot surface of the pan. That's what creates that delicious grilled caramelized flavor. Repeat the first motion, then the second one. Add 5 ounces of bean sprouts and the eggs. Mix for 30 seconds. Add the spring onions and cilantro, stir briefly, and turn off the heat. The egg and vegetable stir-fried noodles are ready. The dish is even more delicious served with a bowl of clear meat broth. I show you how to make it at the end of the video. Bon appétit! Everyone can add a few drops of the accompanying sauce and mix. This dish is very flavorful, largely thanks to the vegetables. It's a pleasure to eat the egg strips with their firm texture. Add a bit of the accompanying sauce to bring a welcome subtle acidity. Here are the key points for this dish. Cook the thin egg omelettes over low heat. Do not overcook the noodles in the water. Use the garlic and ginger Chinese base. Add a variety of vegetables. Keep them a little crunchy. Finally, mix everything in the pan. To make the broth, put in a pan 4 skinless chicken thighs, 1 slice of ginger, 1 onion cut in half, 1 teaspoon of small dried shrimp, 10 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Over high heat, bring to a boil, covered. Just before boiling, skim off the foam. This will ensure a clear broth. If you have a piece of black radish or daikon, add it to give the broth more flavor. Turn to very low heat. Cover and let simmer for 2 hours. This light broth could become essential with all your stir-fried noodle dishes. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel, Morgan Recipes, and get inspired for your next homemade dish.